Welcome to Sam Can Cook. Today we are cooking Mapo Tofu. Mapo Tofu or Mapo Tofu if you're Cantonese. Reason why we like to cook this dish is I think it tastes good and it's very easy to cook. Doesn't take that long. Now the ingredients that we need are oil, light soy sauce, sesame oil, the secret sauce, which is oyster sauce. Be sure to get the one with the lady on the boat because I hear it tastes better than the panda. And white pepper and chili garlic sauce. So those are the sauces and the oils that you need. And we'll need a little bit of starch too in the sauce. As for the meat, we need ground pork, and we need some onions for the vegetables. Well, it's mostly for a garnish. We need some garlic, ginger, and last but not least, we need tofu. I recommend soft tofu because it tastes better, I guess, when you mix it with rice. Okay, let's begin marinating the pork. What you'll need is you'll need some soy sauce and some sesame oil and a little bit of pepper if you'd like. So you'll probably need about a teaspoon or maybe a tablespoon. You don't really have to measure it, but maybe a tablespoon of oil and a tablespoon of soy sauce. What we like to do first is we like to put the soy sauce in so that the soy sauce could get incorporated into the meat, because if you pour oil first, the meat actually doesn't soak up the soy sauce. So soy sauce first. Put about a tablespoon. And then let's incorporate it. Or go ahead and use your hands. It's faster. As you can see, there's no more soy sauce in the bowl. It all got soaked up by the meat. And now we can add the sesame oil. Actually, before adding the sesame oil, let's put a little bit of white pepper. I like white pepper. And let's mix it in. Alright, now we're ready for the sesame oil. So this is going to be about a tablespoon. Alright, now that it's fully incorporated, we like to let this sit for about half an hour. And what we could do is we could either put it in the fridge or we could leave it out. But be sure if you leave it out, make sure that you get back to it within half an hour, or else I don't know how well pork sits if you go over half an hour. But if you're gonna leave for a while, maybe you want to put it in the fridge. So, all right, that's it. Alright, next up we gotta cut the ingredients. We'll start with the tofu because I think it's the easiest. Alright, got the soft tofu down. Now we want to cut it into squares, like cubes. You can cut it into large cubes or small cubes. I prefer large cubes, so let's do that. Transfer it over to a plate. See if it falls apart. Oh, okay. All right. There we go. All right. We've cubed the tofu, and then next we can mince the garlic. So we'll get a little piece of garlic here. All right, let's begin cooking now that everything's all chopped up and ready. We'll start with preheating up the wok and then adding a little bit of oil. All right. I'm gonna first introduce the ground pork. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretty much cook the pork till it's almost well done. I always like to sneak a little bit of pepper in here. This little grill actually cooks pretty fast. Now that the pork is cooked, we can put it aside into another bowl, another container. And now we're ready to make the sauce. All right. For the sauce, we'll begin by adding a little bit of oil. little bit. And then we'll first introduce the ginger and the garlic. After we cook that a little bit, we can put a little bit of oyster sauce, about a tablespoon. Now, if you put too much, it's okay. You turn down the heat a little bit. Put 1 spoonful of this chili garlic sauce. Now we'll cook it down to release the flavors. Then what I like to do is add maybe half a cup of water. After we do that, with a little bit of water, maybe about 2 tablespoons of water, I like to add 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. And then mix it in. I want to mix it in with cold water. Now what this would do is it would thicken up the sauce. Do we add a little sugar? Yeah, let's add one teaspoon of sugar. How about soy sauce? Okay, now we're ready to add the
tofu first.
We can add the tofu first. We could add the tofu first. What we'll do is we'll incorporate the tofu in the sauce.
High heat.
Turn up the heat.
Smells good.
Yeah, it smells good because we don't have a range. We don't have a range hood on. We're shooting this video. But it does smell very good. It smells kind of like garlicky, spicy garlic. Spicy garlicky. Now we can introduce the meat that we just cooked. And incorporate the meat into the sauce. turn down the heat and then let it cook for a minute. All right. We're almost done. See how it turned out. Looks good. Looks like the meat's fully cooked. Now at the very end, we can add the green onion.
I think I turn off the fire.
Yeah, we can turn off the fire already. Alright, that's pretty much it. Our Mapo Tofu is done. Now we can plate it. I think that plate's too shallow. Let's get a deeper one. All the sauce is going to come out. Thanks, Rachel. My wife is providing all the background support. Alright, let's plate this thing. Alright, there we have it, Mapo Tofu. This is a good meal for any day, and it's a Chinese classic. If you like this video and like to see more, please comment below, and we hope to see you next time. And don't forget to hit subscribe. Thank you.